Kane's World, part-time, totally.
This episode of Kane's World is brought to you by the only fragrance that I use. It's called Isidore. In stores now. I'm telling you right now, man, you spray this once, the girl's going to be all over you. Isidore.
Kane's World, Isidore Luxury, man.
Welcome to Kane's World. What's up? What's up with you? This is my guest right here, longtime best friend, roommate, compadre, La Familia, business partner. We go way back, man. We go way back. It's my little brother right here. Tell him your name, bro.
Conte, what's good?
Yeah. What's up with you, man? I want to start it off with the with the attempted assassination.
Oh, no. That's not real. It's fake news.
You think it's fake?
It's fake news. No.
You think he
I thought
staged
you were
it?
talking about me and my life.
No.
I
No.
told you earlier.
Trump.
No, yeah, that shit's real.
I think it's real too.
Yeah. Look at me.
But I seen multiple things. One person said it got so close to his eardrum busted, and that's what bled.
Either way you look at
Then
it.
he
man,
says he got grazed.
it doesn't matter. Either way you look at it. No fucking 80-year-old dude who's a billionaire is going to be like, hey, guys, shoot so close. You know, like, for what?
Well, I seen a thing where a guy was
Why
like,
wouldn't he just go chill out somewhere?
here's my thing. I seen the thing. It was Ben Schultz show. Andrew Schultz show. He's pretty
I fucks
reputable.
with him.
It's pretty reputable. It was an ex Secret Service guy. He goes, here's what he said. He said, no one would have ever been that close to Trump if my detail was on that. He goes, and it was only 40 yards. He goes, I can teach you in 9 hours to hit that shot 9.5 out of 10 times.
Yeah. Well,
That's where I was like, well, but then I realized you do more research. This guy was just a random dummy.
I don't even know who.
He was just a random dummy.
I don't know who it was. They last I heard, they didn't know.
And then get this, I thought it was just one shot, and
no,
they say
there was a gang of them. You hear it. It's like you could tell it's a silencer. If you ever hear a real life silencer go off, it's not like the movies.
It was
ain't no
6
pew,
shots,
pew.
supposedly.
It's like a fucking, you know, when you're fighting in the ring and
he only hit one random person.
Yeah. Well, that's God, man.
He's got a horrible
That
shot.
dude must have had some bad karma. But that was a lot of shots.
And the sniper went over on him. Well, my thing is, why did the sniper have to go over on him? Supposedly, they already knew he was there.
I don't know much about nothing.
Me neither.
All I know.
Me neither.
All I know is I watched it, and you hear it, and you hear him genuine. You see him.
So here's what I got
genuinely
told.
Confused.
Here's what I got told. I got told that this guy hopped on the roof, and patrons were, for a whole 2 minutes, saying, hey, there's a guy up there with a gun. And nothing got done. And then I heard he let 6 shots off before he got fucking spotted and killed. And then I also heard that on the other side of that, I heard that they already knew he was there, but there was bombs planted, so it was really kind of a standoff until he moved.
I've never heard nothing about no.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But to be fair, I don't give a fuck what happens in the world. Like, I don't know nothing about no basketball teams, no fucking, no. All I know is I got home and Dad was like, Trump got shot. And I looked it up, and it looked like a genuine reaction. And then I went about my day. Cause
bro, I
at the end of
lost
the
my
day, I
phone
don't
the whole
give a
night.
fuck.
I didn't have my phone the whole night. I didn't find out until the next morning.
Yeah, man.
I was like, what? What is going on in the world? Because I didn't have my phone the whole night.
I don't even know what day. Like, I have no idea. All I know is the video I watched seemed very, very genuine.
What up, Chris? What up, Paige? Yeah, I just.
My brother?
Yeah, your brother.
What up, big bro? Love
He
you,
said
bro.
family.
Love, bum.
Yeah, I just My thing is, I think. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was real.
Yeah.
And
My brother
the
John,
dude was just a
My
horrible.
brother John was like, "Cap, like,
No.
you think some 80-year-old man's gonna?"
No, you know, the same guy that said all that was ex-Secret Service, he goes, no, if he was CIA or anything else, he would have hit his shot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
If it was a conspiracy, he would have hit his shot that close, 40 yards. He said, I can teach you in 9 hours how to hit that shot 9.5 out of 10 times, guaranteed, no matter who you are.
All I know is a person really died, and so
Yeah,
Trump is like, the fuck? He don't give a fuck.
yeah, he knows. He knows.
So
he's
it's
probably
like,
gonna die.
why would I truly kill somebody to fake something like a 9/11? Like, we can't.
It wasn't
fake
fake.
it. No,
All the
it's
people that said
real
it was
as fuck.
staged,
Niggas
you're an
died.
idiot. You're an idiot if you think it's staged.
I mean, yeah.
Real shit.
But then again, you know, I just don't really give a fuck. I'm gonna continue to do the same shit. Like, all I know.
Well,
is
you say that
if a dude gets shot, if a dude is about to get assassinated and it hits his ear, God's watching. God got you. I fuck with Trump.
That's the
my
narrative.
nigga.
That's the narrative.
Like, God's got you, bro.
God's
Like,
got Trump.
God's got
Wait
you.
till that comes to the
I mean, think
polls.
of it. Nigga,
God's got Trump.
out the game.
God, all the fucking lefties are gonna go batshit crazy.
Fuck
when you
'em.
say that.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't nobody anyway. What
I'm
you
a
gonna
God
do?
fearing man, so
Lock me up. Fuck them.
right. That's just crazy though. Like I don't think
it's kind of dope. That
like how you say-
I'm alive during that time.
yeah, and then it goes back to you saying like, oh, I don't care, but really, this is a. I mean,
If I was allowed to vote, I'd vote for Trump.
if you think about it,
That's what
Lee Harvey Oswald is almost just as famous as John F. Kennedy, and that was his assassin.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. I mean, I got fucking books. I've got videos of the Japanese.
Okay, the guy that got
fucking-
blamed for
Yeah.
Kennedy is just as famous as John F. Kennedy almost.
Yeah, yeah.
And the guy,
The
and
driver
and I will
shot
say
Kennedy.
this, which was a real assassination.
I mean, do your research.
John
The
Wilkes
driver shot
Wilkes Booth. He's not as famous as Lincoln, but he got. I mean, his name will live on forever. So you got to realize these people who think they're going to kill the president. I think their real motive isn't killing the president to make better of the world. I think they're narcissists that just want their name to live on forever. If you do it in 2024,
I truly don't think it was some average Joe that was just.
no, he
on
was.
some
He would have
one
hit the
side
shot,
of
bro.
on some
40
one-
yards. 40 yards?
Well, if
You're a trained pro, you're hitting that shot.
okay, so now listen to this.
Trump's head is big.
Listen,
He get a big head.
Check me out.
And he's not moving laterally.
check me out.
He might rotate his head. It just gives you different angles to hit it. But he's not moving left to right. He's 70 years old.
Look, I am saying, if somebody is gonna kill Trump or anybody of that magnitude, it ain't gonna be no average Joe. This ain't no fucking Drake Kendrick.
That's why he missed. Because
No.
he was an average Joe.
Well, but what I am saying is the people. This is how it works.
I think he will
No,
get
hold
killed.
hold on. Hear me.
I think he
This
will
is-
get assassinated.
No,
during his
This-
presidency.
No,
I
listen.
called it here first.
Chill.
Trump will get assassinated during his presidency when he wins.
Maybe not. But
By
what
the
I'm-
CIA.
but look,
I called it.
Look, what I'm saying is, there's people that will go to some average Joe, and they're like, "I'm gonna give you
Talking to the mic.
I'm gonna give you an offer you can't refuse. This is what you're gonna do, and if you don't do it,
Like a Lee Harvey Oswald.
like if you don't do it, we're gonna kill your family." Like, so you have no choice. You know, after you do it, you're gonna die.
Well, that's the theory
And so
behind
be it.
Oswald.
Well, yeah, and the thing is,
But that's why, like, when
that
he
is
was-
just a decoy because the shot
Right.
that killed JFK came, I believe, from his driver. That was a dumbass decoy. Look it up right now.
No, I've seen
Jamie,
plenty.
where's it? Look,
I've
I
seen
don't.
plenty. It wasn't
I got the.
There
book.
was 3 shots.
I got a book.
There was 3 shots.
I got a book.
There was
I got
3
a book
shots, but
called
one of them
Behold
was not from
Pale
the driver.
Horse. I got a book called The Behold the Pale Horse. I got a DVD of Jordan Maxwell doing these fucking things. They had videos of fucking all these things.
As much as research as you think you have on the JFK assassination,
I
I have
was
just as much.
I think it was the driver. I mean, I seen video of the driver literally going like this. Now, they could have edited it. It's the internet. But
It's hard to edit actual film. Digital's easy, but
I mean, look it
back
up.
then, real film, you couldn't
Look
just
it up,
edit like
man.
that.
Look it up. That's the real thing. There's thousands of motherfuckers that are saying the same thing, and that's where I'm rocking with. I mean,
Thousands of motherfuckers always still think they're.
I wasn't there. I wasn't even born. So at the end of the day, fuck them. Fuck JFK, nigga. Fuck Trump, nigga. Fuck all of them. I don't know them niggas. At the end of the day, I don't know them, and I'm gonna do the same shit I was doing yesterday.
I think a dumbass. Shit. The same shit. I just really, my real opinion is there was a dumbass that just got up there.
I am.
You think he was hired?
Yeah.
Why would they hire a dumbass though? Why wouldn't they hire a professional?
Well, you did hear.
I mean,
you did hear multiple shots, right?
And only one person got shot.
Who was it? The dumbass that don't know how to shoot? Decoy. Gone. Get him out of here.
Okay, what did you
try
decoy?
again, fellas?
You didn't
Nigga,
achieve your goal.
Right. So let's
You made
try
it
again.
worse. You made him more liked.
Didn't you just tell me he's gonna get assassinated? You probably. Like, they're gonna try again.
No, the next try is going to be right between the eyes, a perfect shot, because it's going to be a professional.
I
It's
think.
going to be a professional. This time, I think it was not a
And
professional.
they're still gonna have a decoy that they're gonna blame, that they're gonna kill, and they're gonna blame it on him.
That's fine, but at least ping it. I mean,
Well, I think Trump's way too smart, man. I think he's figured it out. And
I think you just dodged the bullet like Neo in the
fucking
Matrix.
these Neo, man.
No,
John Wick in the flesh.
no.
I truly don't
I think it was literally some idiot that fucking loves gay people.
I don't. Well, the guy probably did love gay people, but he's going now.
I don't know.
We don't gotta worry about it no more.
We do though.
Bro. Look.
Bro, have you seen the guy that called this out in April?
No.
So there's this guy. It was like an interview from April, and and if you watched it in April, you're like, this guy's an idiot. But his interview was like, I seen a vision, and this is real. He said the vision is, and he started with this because the vision is Trump is going to get grazed by his ear.
Shut the fuck
I swear to God, I'll look it up, and it was in April.
Shut the
And he goes, but then he continued his vision, and it's scary. It's scary as fuck. He goes, by Trump's fourth year, literally, I seen people in bread lines,
What is this, a
and
fucking
nuclear
episode?
war.
Look.
And he said this back in April. He goes, I seen Trump get. It's how it started. I seen Trump get grazed by his ear. Then everybody thought he was the Messiah. And then everybody was on his side.
Ain't no
then all of a sudden he
80-year-old
let us down the World War III path. And then like that's what he said in his interview in April. And it was just like, how did he know he was going to get grazed by his ear in an assassination?
Well, if he did have a thing and he actually said it,
He said it. I seen it.
well, then that was the only real thing about the speech. All the other was theatrics.
Right. He just
To
got
stay
his
relevant.
coincidence.
Well, I mean, maybe he did see some shit. I believe
I
there
think
are
people have
out there.
premonitions.
I believe.
I mean, that's what Moses is. That's what Noah is.
I just believe.
That's
those
what Noah is. God said, hey, this is going to happen. Be ready.
Let's think about it. If someone could really do that shit, you really think they're that stupid?
You're
to
saying you
actually
don't
talk
believe
about
in
it?
it, but
No,
you're
I'm
saying you
they're
don't
not
believe. Noah went around and said, hey, there's going to be a flood.
Niggas
Believe me
ain't
or
gonna-
not.
Noah didn't have cameras looking at him.
It doesn't matter what time it is.
Cameras.
I'm saying this guy is he a prophet. I'm saying he called it.
No, I mean, no.
What do you think about The Simpsons?
That's what I was getting ready to say.
You think
if
they're
you
time
want to know
travelers?
what's gonna happen, just watch The Simpsons. It'll tell you. When's the next episode coming out? Tomorrow?
I don't know. I never watched The Simpsons.
Well,
ever.
me neither. But if it's tomorrow,
Because if you
we're gonna
watch The
find
Simpsons,
some
it's really
information.
not that good.
Well, you're gonna find.
But really,
out.
what it is just like
You're gonna find out. what's
you're gonna
gonna
find out what's happening next.
Yeah, just watch it. It's like, have you ever seen Surf
It's the
Ninjas?
biggest TV company ever.
Look,
Fox.
on a little detour.
They're on
have-
Fox.
Look, little detour. Have you ever seen Surf Ninjas? It was like Three Ninjas, but it was Surf Ninjas, and it was with the little dude that played from Ninja
know
Turtles.
about
But look,
Rocket
the guy,
Rocket Power surf.
shut up.
To me.
The guy, he had a video game, and he would play the video game, and the video game would tell him what was going to happen next. So then he would show his karate buddy, and then they would go and kick some ass, and then he would have to play. Like they would corner
Talking to
him.
the mic.
They would, niggas can hear me. They would play. and then something would happen, and he would like,
Hey, this is gonna happen.
yeah, like if they were trapped, he would have to play the game to find out what's gonna happen.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's Surf Ninjas, dope ass movie.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, the dude who
I love
plays
time
it,
travel movies. It's
yeah,
my
it's
favorite.
dope.
It's crazy. There's a theory out there that they think aliens are actually just humans from the future.
No, maybe some.
They think the Greys.
But then technically they wouldn't be an alien, would they? If
no,
an alien-
technically they wouldn't be. They'd
If
be
an
us.
alien, they'd be us.
Yeah, that's what the theory
Because if
is.
an alien is
That's
just,
what the theory is. That's why they stay in the air and don't ground, and we're just coming back in time to look.
yeah,
They're
but-
rich. They're rich, futuristic people.
So
basically.
let's
they can
just,
afford that
okay,
that
but-
cruise.
Okay, but let's just think this though. If you can achieve what you're saying, and then you're here, are we saying those guys can go back? Because if they can, then maybe.
Yeah.
But if they can't, like why? Or even if they, why? You're telling me if you went to the future,
It's like an expensive cruise in the future.
you're telling me if you jumped in the future, you wouldn't.
No,
go
they're only
off and
going in the
venture?
past. They're only going in the past. They're not
So
going
it's the future dudes coming here.
yeah.
So then we're getting to a whole different.
No, that's what I'm
conversation.
saying. It's only future people coming to
So then
the
you're
past.
getting to a thing on from the time you're born to alive is already written. If you're from the future coming
Correct.
here, it's already written.
That's what kind of.
But in what way is it written? Is it written on a straight line or is it written branched out? And
Kind of,
there's-
I think it's
and
kind of.
there's
I think it's
multiple-
kind of like the
maybe it's-
Loki
there's-
theory, where
well-
it's multiple branches.
Well, then there's
String. That's
multiple-
string theory.
Well, then there's multiple different versions of you that could come back at the same time.
I mean, what do you think dreams are? Hold on. I want to say this. I want to say this real quick. You ever notice in hold on? You ever notice in dreams that you're always you? You're always yourself in dreams, or looking at yourself. You're never in anybody else or something else. You're always you. So who's not to say
It's
that-
impossible to be anybody else. You're you. Now, if it's you in action mode, like you're in a
Yeah, I
first
mean, I've
player
had dreams where I'm
game,
fucking first player.
right, but I've also had dreams where it has nothing to do with me and I'm just fucking watching.
Watching, right? Like third
But
person.
either way,
But
I'm
you're still
me.
in it.
No, because you got to understand there's different levels of self.
But if
So,
dreams mean nothing, why not? Can I be anybody?
who said dreams mean nothing?
But what I'm saying is that's what I'm saying though.
That's what I'm saying.
If here's my theory. I think that you're always. I think those are literal different dimensions. When you go to sleep and you tap into your unconsciousness, you turn into your consciousness somewhere else, and you're viewing a different you, with different physics in that realm, different everything, obviously. Because when you have dreams, it'd be crazy, but you are looking at you.
Right, but even like you said, other realms. But you're still you in another realm, which
Right.
is why it
Which is
feels
like an alternate-
different.
which is alternate
which
you.
is why it feels different. So you're not you. You're not a different you. You're the same you. So
No.
it's not.
Because
it
me,
is the
because
same
me,
me,
in
and
this
I will
universe,
reckon-
I can't fly. But in my dreams, I can fly.
No.
So it's a different me.
No,
In a different
in
a
the
different realm.
No, in the different universe, you have the ability to fly, and as you fly, you go, "Holy shit, I'm flying."
You ever
'Cause
watch-
You're not supposed to.
You ever
fly.
watch like Rick and Morty?
No, hold on, listen to that.
You ever watch like a Rick and Morty? There's an infinite yous also existing, but there's one ultimate Rick, and it's that Rick
You can
that the show is based
no,
on.
So watch.
So like it's
No,
almost
hold
like
on,
I'm
hold on,
hunting
hold on.
all the other Ricks because I'm the best Rick. But really, there's just infinite Ricks.
So therefore, you will be watching other Ricks, knowing they're other Ricks.
Right. That's what you're doing in your dreams, is what I'm saying.
Because you're the same you, regardless where you
I mean,
go.
you're tied together because
No,
it's you, but it's a different you.
No, it is the same you in a different place, so that's why you could fly. And as you flew, you go, "Holy shit, I'm flying."
I mean, those lives wouldn't be long enough though, because it's only me for.
But I don't
I only
even
get
think
fucking
that's
4 or
true.
5 hours of sleep a night, maybe. At the best 3.
well, who's
Type
to say,
shit.
who's to say wherever you go when you sleep time is regulated there?
Right.
There's
Time
Greek
every day.
mythology stories where motherfuckers go somewhere and think they're there for 5 minutes and
Crazy.
gone forever.
It's crazy. I just have a theory that, like, my theory is when you reach REM sleep, You're tapping into your other. It's almost like, okay, let me live watch this version of me in a different realm. That's what I feel like happens.
So have you ever been like going through something and you're like,
and when they're sleeping, they're watching. They're like, oh my God, I'm on a podcast right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, what the fuck am I doing? But really, they're just asleep as fuck.
So yeah, have you ever been like working and then having a thought of something that happened before, and now you're coming up with conversations and you're doing it right, and you're just working. Now you're in autopilot, just like, man, I would have said this, and they would have, and you're just like having a whole
like
scenario in your head as you're doing
like daydreaming. You don't even realize you're
guess,
conscious, but you're just like there.
You're just thinking,
yeah,
man, I'd have said fuck that.
Yeah.
So I think all sleep is all the things that happen in your day-to-day life, whether it was 10 years ago or today. When you go to sleep, you have these conversations. Your subconscious starts speaking, and it'll start targeting shit, and then you'll go, I would have said this, and you just have those things, and then these things come.
But some dreams are like aren't even on my thoughts. Some dreams are like,
so if I see something,
I'm a melting piece of wax, but still me, and then I love a crustacean in the ocean. I've never just thought of that, and then now it becomes a thought.
Have you ever had a feeling on shrooms or not where you were melting? So who's to say your subconscious didn't just leak it in there, and then all of a sudden
I think what you're saying is what the common doctor would say is just your subconscious thoughts, and then when you go to sleep, they come alive.
It's just you.
But I'm saying is I think it's deeper.
And then it is you being conscious and then going autopilot and going to bed while
what you're doing is agreeing with normal science. Believe it or not, that's what normal science would say.
I don't know.
It's just your unconsciousness coming alive.
Yeah.
I think it's your actual consciousness in a different realm. You're third party viewing it like a video game. That's what I think.
Well, no, but then ask me the right question of that realm that I am. My unconscious is not in this realm.
I think there's multiple yous. You ever seen the movie Jet Li where the one?
Yeah, it's called The One.
He's got to go kill all the other Jet Lis. Yeah. I think it's like that.
I mean, maybe, but I'm saying
I'm just giving you my opinion.
No, yeah, but I'm saying.
But when he goes to sleep, Jet Li is literally watching or through the first person eyeballs of the other Jet Li. I think that's what happens when you go to sleep. I think that's what's happening. And a lot of science says the multiverse definitely exists. But if infinity exists, why can't the multiverse exist?
It can.
It's happened this time,
but
infinite amount of times, on forever. And in those, like gravity matters here. For instance, gravity might not matter in the next dimension.
Can I tell you something?
So that's why your dreams are so wild. Like that doesn't even make sense because in that dimension, it's different. But you're watching yourself in that dimension.
Look, I just want to look.
It's crazy.
Your thoughts.
Like there's a scary movie dimension. Like every time I have a bad dream,
yeah, but
it's always a scary movie.
But the conscious you from
flying J. I'm always flying in this other dimension.
From this dimension is carried to that. So
when you
don't
sleep,
change. All you
just when you're nothing. When you're nothing.
Driver's seat.
When you're in REM sleep and your body is literally nothingness.
Seat. And your mind is on autopilot.
Yeah, you're in passenger seat.
Right. But right now, if I ask you to think of a Snickers, you can see it and there's not one here.
Right. I can see one right here.
You can taste it and it's not in your mouth. So that realm you're thinking is a different realm. It's a thought realm. It's a this realm. So we go to realms all the time. So when I'm asleep, I'm in another realm, but I'm me from this realm in another one.
That was a fire example. The Snickers was a fire example.
I mean,
because when you said you could sneeze Snickers, I literally seen it right here.
You see?
Then you were like, you could taste it. Then I literally tasted it.
I can hear my father's voice, and he's not talking to me.
Right.
Because I hear it in dimension probably is the wrong word. It's probably the wrong vocabulary.
I've been saying that.
Because we just have.
You know what word I hate is the word universe.
Bitch, I ain't drink.
I hate the word universe. Break universe down. Uni means what? One.
Yeah, first means what? It almost sounds like a
All.
fucking double eight negative.
First means, together. So one, all together. So when people say, oh, a different universe, that sentence doesn't make fucking sense. What do you mean a different universe? No, it makes zero sense.
The same universe, just a different plane.
They mean something else.
No, it is all one.
You can't say a different universe. That makes zero sense.
Right. Because there's a lack of a
There's only one. Universe means one verse. Everything.
Right. So
You can't say a different universe.
No,
that sentence makes zero sense.
no, but a different dimension in the
Okay.
universe.
There you go. No. Different
Because there
realm.
is one.
Different realm. Different dimension makes sense.
There is
You
the
can't
center,
say.
look.
That's why I hate.
imagine this.
That's why I hate
Think-
the
think about
multiverse.
this wild
The multiverse. Oh, it's different
about this.
universes in a multiverse.
about this
what?
wild thought.
No, because the multiverse would be the
Hey,
universe.
think about this wild thought. What is the center of infinity?
I've been asking that forever. Because then you can
Okay.
find God.
So I got this.
If you can find the center of infinite, you can find
I got
God.
this book, and it's called the Urantia book. And when you look for the author, it says author unknown. There is no author, and it talks.
I mean, a lot of
about-
people can send a fucking letter unanimously.
Dog, this book. It's
not impressive, Vince.
Look, this book is this big.
Okay.
Right? No, but I'm watching it, and it talks about when it talks about God, it talks about first source. Does it say God? The first source.
Right.
And where is the first source?
Yeah.
Located at the center of the center. Of
Right.
of the
That's the ultimate question.
like what the fuck? You can't even wrap your head around it
No, that's what I've always asked.
because there is one, and there's different planes stacked on one. But there's still one. It's just stacked.
No, the ultimate question, I always said this, is like, okay.
You're a body.
The ultimate question.
Body that possesses a soul.
I mean, the ultimate
It's just
common.
stats.
This is really common sense when you think about it. The ultimate common sense question is, okay, if something came from something, like think about it like a piece of art, like a canvas, right? I have to paint this canvas. Okay, so I have this canvas, right? Then I put a dot on it. Well, what put the dot on the canvas? Actually, not even what put the dot on the canvas. Who put the canvas there? Like, what put the canvas there? Like, what is what? You see what I'm saying? Like, who? You can't even fathom.
Where does it start?
Right, you can't fathom that.
Well, then
The
start-
chicken before the egg type
Well,
scenario.
well, the chicken,
There is
for
some
sure.
theorists out there
No,
though.
the chicken.
No. When you measure the known universe, I like saying the known universe, not the universe. When you measure the known universe, is AKA what we can actually see and measure, you realize, like the law of entropy says, you can't create nor destroy energy,
Right.
which means
Only transform.
which means
Whatever it
which
is,
means the
always
yolk
is.
was always there.
So this is where I'm going. Where I'm thinking.
Right, the yolk,
I'm thinking the chicken's
the
always
egg.
first. I think chicken. Because to me,
See, I think it's the egg.
no.
The egg was first.
So hold on. So
was
hold
it the
on.
chicken or the
So
egg?
Hold on. I think the
It was
chicken.
the egg.
Hold on.
The egg created the chicken.
No, the chicken
Yes.
creates the egg. dummy.
No, but the egg.
fuck?
No.
Yes.
Where did the chicken come from? The egg.
No. Where did anything come from?
The egg.
So now let's go logical. If I'm gonna create a construct of something, right? So we know now before the question, chickens lay eggs, right? And then eggs has to be chickens. And now I gotta create it. I first have to create something whole that produces something that goes back to the beginning.
A male had to inseminate a female.
A male had to have XY for a woman to have what? Because if she only has one, how can I get the other? I have to have both for her. What do women have? Is it two X's, two Y's? Either way, I got both. And for her to get two of something,
A Y.
I have to even have, there has to be both for there to be one. One doesn't produce two, two produces one.
But it goes back to this
How do you get
theory
the
of
egg?
nothing, yin and yang.
So how do you get
equal.
the egg if there's no chicken? And if you can,
So you're saying there's.
produce the
So you're.
egg,
Hold on.
then what comes
Think about
from
this.
the egg?
Think about this. So there's 3 X's and 1 Y. Who has the Y? The
Well,
male.
I know
The
that
male.
there is something.
The male. So the male should be the creator of life.
Wait.
No. You have X, Y, and male.
No,
Then XX and female.
Okay.
So you have 3 X's.
no,
one
no,
Y.
No. Now So X, Y, and male, right?
Yeah. Then XX and female.
Okay. So if a female who is XX
Needs Y.
Look, if a female who is XX was created first, how the fuck is
I didn't
there a
say
Y?
she was
No,
created
shut
first.
up.
I didn't say she was created first.
Listen, I'm trying to make a point.
In the Bible, it says that.
Stop. I'm trying to make a point. If there is XX and I am XY, and if woman's created first, how is there a Y? There's not. But if there is an XY, now there's possible to be double X. And
She was
there's
already double
possible
X.
to be double Y though now.
She was already double X.
No, there was X and Y.
And then female's XX.
Right.
She was
And
already
now
XX.
I guarantee there could be what I wonder what YY would be. But all I know
He, she.
is that X and Y has to be first for there to be anything
Which
else.
is a male.
Right. So, in order for there to be an
You're
egg,
agreeing with me.
No. I'm
Yes,
not.
you are.
In order for there to be
A universe, a
egg,
male
no,
has to exist.
In order for there to be an egg, there has to be something that produces the egg. Because if you only have an egg first, then what comes from the egg? Where does it come from?
God.
No. God created it.
I'm saying God is masculine.
No, God is masculine and feminine, as are
No.
men.
You
We are
you're
made in
literally
the
just
image-
proved that God is masculine.
No.
The universe
well-
XX is feminine, XX, but it has to have a Y for there to be anything existing. It needs
is
the male.
both.
It needs the male.
It is male is both. It has X
And Y, exactly. So it has to give the female Y.
Yes.
Right. So the God
Yeah.
is masculine.
Well,
It impregnated
yes.
the universe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a masculine energy,
God is masculine.
and you can't get.
Wow,
a
we just proved that.
feminine-
We just proved that.
Well,
We just proved that God's masculine.
Well, I've been doing that.
Give me some dat,
You
motherfucker.
just
Fuck.
knew that. You can't get
Nah,
feminine without.
God is
masculine.
masculine.
You have to have masculine.
We just
first.
proved that God is masculine.
Masculine is both male and female energy.
No, no.
Masculine and feminine. X and Y.
Listen,
There is an X and there's a Y, and men are both. So we have this and this. Creativity and logic. XX is only one way. If there was a YY, it'd be one way. Men were both. So we have the ability the capacity for masculine and sensitive energy. You both. You gotta have, it's both. You can't get one without the other. And men is all things.
the problem is where the universe come from.
It just was. It's matter.
Where did the matter come from?
It just was.
From
Because
where?
we're trying to put up time, place, and everything. That's only third dimension. So then that means matter is only third dimensional and there is no other existence. It's got to be outside of it.
Which is God.
Yeah. Which is everything.
The universe explains that God is real. Is what's crazy. Every time you try to explain the universe, you find God.
Yeah.
You have to put I hate to say magic, but you have to put a non-logical sense on it for it to ever make sense. Like, okay, here's a blank canvas of paint. Somebody had to put the first color on it.
Yeah, but
Like,
they had
had
to have
to
the
cut-
tools.
No, but you can't explain. Like, you can explain the universe of nothingness. You can explain that really easy. We're sitting in it. But what put the first piece of matter, the
Nothing.
first piece of material?
Nothing. Well,
No, it had to come from somewhere.
no.
So you're saying it always was.
I am saying something outside of this box.
So you're
always was.
you're talking about God,
Yes.
right?
course.
And you're agreeing with me once again. Is what I'm saying. Something you can't explain the universe without God.
No.
It's impossible.
No. It proves it.
Yeah, it proves it.
Yeah.
Like even like Stephen Hawking, when he was talking about black holes and everything, he came to the realization that God was
I don't
real.
know what that is.
I know you don't. It's okay. But he came to the realization. He's the top physicist that ever existed, basically, besides Einstein.
he's that dude
And
that
Einstein
knows,
also agrees that God is real.
I forgot I was on this bitch.
But a lot of physicists will say the only reason they say God is real is because they're not great mathematicians.
Who said that?
Other physicists will be like, they just couldn't figure their equation out.
But
really, they're idiots because you can't. There's no fine. The whole thing about being human is you're not supposed to know it all. That's how I feel. As soon as you know it all, you are God. You're not supposed to know it all because you're not God.
There's more evidence that shows there's not.
I mean, our whole existence makes no sense. How can you get something from nothing?
You can't.
Who put the canvas up to be painted?
No, the canvas was there.
Right, like it doesn't make any sense.
And the canvas is the painter.
Doesn't make any sense. But you can't start nothing from nothing.
You keep saying who.
No, not who.
And
what?
When and
where, how. You can't.
That is third dimensional time. It's
but
not
human
here.
logic is you can't start nothing from nothing.
Right. Well, that's literally everything. You can't. So, which means there always was. Boom. Your mind goes into a scramble. That's because you're not meant to know. You can't think past third dimension. You can't understand that something just always was there. Who put it there? The one that always was. Well, who put him there? The same nigga that always was. It doesn't make sense because you're not fucking. You can't get there. It's impossible.
Right.
It's impossible to understand. You just have to know, oh, if I'm in this box, I can only understand inside the box. Only until I get out do I understand the reality.
Well, the consciousness of humans think they can get outside the box.
I think you can. Shit, the book of Enoch went out the box.
No, he just went outside of Earth.
No,
I listened and read Enoch. Trust me. All he did was go into upper atmosphere and seen the Earth as a whole. He did not go outside of the universe.
That's not real at all.
He didn't even go outside the galaxy.
It said no.
He's seen the winds, and he's seen.
No, he's seen where the north met the south, east met the west. The pillars.
He went about as far as the moon and looked down on the earth.
Well,
I
honestly,
read it.
Everything I read describes that he didn't fucking even leave the ground. It was it's here.
No, he left the ground.
Where? It went where?
Listen to it again. Hold on. Don't argue with me for a second. Just listen.
Where did you go?
Just listen to me real quick.
Tell me where it went.
I want you to go home and when we leave here.
I don't need to.
I want you to audiobook it again so you don't have to read it. So he's get read to you.
I don't need to.
But
I
want you to think about it in this way. You're not listening. You're just talking. I want you to think about it this way. I want you to think about it as in someone took him and just kept going higher and higher in the atmosphere until he was out. Now, no. Like an angel. Like I'll pick you up or an alien, whatever. I'll pick you up. A lot of people say it's an alien that took him literally above Earth's atmosphere and they look down on the Earth. Oh, I see the four corners. I see the blues. I see he sees everything. He sees all the landmass. He understands it all because no human has ever seen it all. A lot of ancient alien theorists will say it's literally an alien that took him in the upper atmosphere and looked down on Earth. And it makes sense when you read or listen to Enoch, the book of Enoch. It makes perfect sense when you think about it like that.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
Yes, it does.
Well, sure. You're right.
I just want you to rethink it like that.
Mr.
You're not going to. Whatever.
Mr. J, I did. And I thought about it because I know it. I've read it like 5 times. Like, literally, I have it at home.
I know. I do, too. I almost named my son Enoch.
You have the hardback cover?
Yes. I almost named Jace Enoch. Kelsey would let me. Ask her. What was my first thought of Jace's name? Enoch.
Enoch. I remember the day you called me when he was born. What was it? 1/19/19?
I always see 9/11 my whole life. I still do.
This nigga called me and said, "It's the moon job."
What's 6 plus 5?
I don't know.
9. 9. What's 8 plus 1?
Hold on.
9.
Nigga,
I just always see 9s and 11s.
Just say 6 plus 5 is
What's
9.
7 plus 2?
Nigga.
Oh, 6 plus 5 is 11. Oh, 6 plus 5 is 11. And 8 plus 1 is what?
Hold
9.
on.
Look, 9, 11. Look. 9, 11. I just didn't make that up. Hold on, let's go again.
Run.
Let's go again. 6 plus 3 is what? 9. It was just there. 10:57. It's about to be 11. Like, I just see it, bro. Like, everywhere I fucking look. It's like the movie 23. If you look for it, you see it. But it's almost too much for me. I just always see 9, 11. I always see it.
I need a drink. I'm going to get a drink.
All right, we're out. King World over. Think about that. That was a good episode.
No.
That's my best episode ever.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Shut the fuck up.
Stop streaming. Yes, it was.
Stoner talk.
No, that was good shit.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Don't put me on it.
I'm posting.
I'll have a fucking judge at my door tomorrow.
For what?
I have
Email
no idea.